Hey guys, Mr. Newton here again, showing you another hot tip on the old dimensional analysis. So sometimes what you're going to run into is when you have cubed or squared measurements, it gets a little confusing because then what do? Well, I got a little trick to show you and how you solve these, and it's really not that hard. You just gotta keep it organized and follow the dimensional analysis rules I've been showing you, and it makes it super easy. So here, let me show you. Let's check this out. So here we go, dimensional analysis part 2, and this would be for your cubed and squared measurements. Okay, let's just do something simple just to begin with. Let's say I had like 27 feet. And let's do that 27 square feet, okay? And let's get that to square inches. So this is talking about now. It's a it's going to be a like an area problem, right? Now, when you think about it, like if I have something that is 1 square foot, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw something that is 1 square foot. It's going to be 1 by 1, right? By 1. Well, how many inches are in that? When you think about it, we know how many inches are in a foot. 12 inches in a foot, right? But if I think about this, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here, and then I'm going down 12 here. Well, what is that? 12 times 12, that's 144 square inches in the 1 square foot. So if you see what happened there, all that happened was I would say, okay, 1 foot equals 12 inches, okay? But 1 foot squared, right, equals 12 squared, okay? So you're just going to take the conversion that you normally would and square it. And if it's cubed, you simply cube it. So let's take a look and see what that would look like in dimensional analysis. So let's go ahead and draw this thing out right here. Like I mentioned in part 1, you want to look at what you're ending with. And so in this case, I'm ending with inches squared. And so I'll go ahead and write that down. Sorry that my camera's a little choppy right now. Inches squared. And so I know that I'm going to start off with 27 feet squared. Okay. And I know how many inches are in a foot. So this is just going to be a one-step dimensional analysis problem. All right. I'm going to bring my feet squared down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring that down to the bottom block. Remember, you're always going to move these diagonally. You're going to move down the units diagonally just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that down. So on the top, remember, I got my at the end, I got the place where I'm ending, and in the beginning, I got my start point, and then I'm able to move from here to here because I know how many inches are in a foot. And so now what do? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and throw my normal conversion unit in here, and that's what you would do. Just throw your normal conversion. I know there's 12 inches in a foot, okay? But since it's squared, what I'm going to do is I'm going to square my conversion units, okay? And then that's it. So, so how would that work out? So whenever you have a squared unit like that, do your normal conversion units, just square them. All right, let's go ahead and take the calculator right here, and I'm going to multiply the top. So I'm going to go 27 times, I'm going to use brackets here. I'm going to go 12 squared, right? So that's my top line right there. And then I'm going to go divided by 1 squared, even though we don't really need the 1 squared in there. I'm just showing you because you always multiply the top line and divide by the bottom line. And then my answer is 3,888. One thing to notice right here, so the answer is 3,888 inches squared. So that's my answer right there. Now my original answer only has 2 sig figs, so probably the best way to do this is to round this up to 2 sig figs, which would mean that I go 3,900 inches squared. That would be an accurate way to express this with just 2 sig figs. or you could go 3.9 times 10 to the second inches squared. Either one of these is rounded correctly using sig figs. Remember, whenever we're doing this, you want to make sure to use the least number of sig figs in your answer that you've got right there. Okay, so now that would be just the same. If you were doing a cubic measurement, you do the same thing, except you would cube the conversion unit right there. You would go ahead and cube the conversion unit.